We talk about making memories while you're here in the mountains. And joining us this morning is a very special young man who's making memories courtesy of the Kids Wish Network and the Lodge at Vail. Welcome the Jeniges. Yes. Did I get it right?
Yes.
It was a tough run from Minnesota, but this is easy. Tiffany is his mom, and Triston is this young man that we really are interested in talking to this morning. Good morning and welcome to Colorado.
Good morning.
Now, is this your first time to Colorado?
Oh, yep.
Mm-hmm.
First time on a plane.
First time on a plane, too.
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, scary.
So you could have gone anywhere, and you're coming from someplace relatively cold and snowy. What made you choose Colorado?
Because they have mountains, and I'm really getting into snowboarding, and got my whole family into snowboarding. And I don't know, they just have really good mountains out here. Got powder out here in Minnesota, it's just ice.
Yeah.
So how long have you been snowboarding?
I actually started last year.
Okay, and you took some lessons yesterday. How was that?
Good. It was more of just like...
It was actually us that needed the lesson.
The
rest of the family.
They took the lessons. Me and my instructor went on, just cruised around, kind of showed me where stuff was. We went to a lot of places, a lot of secret trails.
Oh, yeah, some
Yeah.
local secrets. That
Yeah.
sounds great. And so today you're headed up to Adventure Ridge, I understand.
Yeah, we're gonna go tubing. The instructor says it's cooler than you would think.
It is, and you go really fast.
Yeah.
So Triston, why is it that you participated in the Kids Wish Network?
Well, I have CAH, which is congenital adrenal hyperplasia. Something to do with my hormones, my adrenal glands.
Yeah, basically, it's a condition that affects your adrenal glands and your body doesn't make cortisol. So cortisol is like a stress hormone that most of us normal people do make. So Triston has to take medication throughout the day to try to replace that. So when we do stuff like this, when we're traveling in higher stress situations, we kind of have to adjust his medication for that. But it's kind of a rare diagnosis, so a lot of people don't know about it, but it does fall into like adrenal insufficiency, which is a little more common. But yeah, just there's a lot of really cool groups out there too with Facebook and just online that have brought a lot of awareness to it, and we've learned a lot from that, from talking to other people. So.
And you were mentioning that you didn't even know Triston had this, and that a lot of people probably don't know they have it and live with some of these symptoms.
Right. And like the symptoms are different for boys and girls, but it's a genetic condition. So if you do have it, you're born with it, and it has to come from both parents in order to have it. But when Triston had it, or I mean, when he was diagnosed, he was 7. So we went from birth to 7 without really knowing. But with it throwing off your hormones and things like that, he was really tall and started just basically early puberty symptoms like having body odor and things like that at that age, which it's kind of hard to know that when it's a 7-year-old boy that's running around and busy and crazy. And so, yeah, luckily our pediatrician was good at pinpointing things, and we kind of had a few concerns, and that's how they diagnosed it from there.
And so this isn't something that's curable. This is something you have to manage for the rest of your life.
Yep. Yeah, basically. And there's so many different severities. So Triston's kind of in the middle of the road. There's some that are really mild that maybe never go diagnosed, and then there are some people that have what's called salt wasting CAH, which is usually diagnosed like within the first few days of birth because those babies are really, really sick. So he's kind of in the middle, but he will always have to take medication. He'll always have to be really careful in case of sickness or injury or things like that. So.
Well, we're so glad you chose Colorado, and we're so glad you're with us this week, and safe travels back home to Minnesota. Thanks for coming on this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. Coming up, we've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.